I just realized she looks real angry for some reason. I can't really remember why.
Nah.
Honey, you can't get angry about me bringing my girlfriend to RBI Steakhouse. Somebody got to stay home and watch the babies.
Ginawa mo ba akong yaya?
Okay, I'll make you a deal. I'll buy her chicken and I'm going to buy you pork. You can't get jealous on that, baby.
No.
No? No pork for you? Okay, I'll get you both chicken. Baby, easy on the violence. I got to censor that out. Forrest G.
Yes.
Where are you going, Forrest G? You want to go outside? Folks, good afternoon. How you doing? There is a rumor going around that the liquor ban is finished here in Angeles City. I haven't confirmed that, but I did stop into one shop that sells beer. They still had it boarded up. I said, hey, did you hear the good news? The liquor ban's over. They're like, no, we ain't got that word yet. We have not been informed, is what they said. So still trying to run it down, whether that's true or not. If the liquor ban is over, that's definitely good news. Hello, buddy, how are you?
Hello,
hey. All right, man. That is definitely good news, but if it's not, then it's a rumor proven to be untrue. But my sources are well informed. So I think my sources are going to be more informed than the store I just stopped in. We'll see, folks. We'll see what's going on. I mean, it only makes sense. Like the Manila ECQ or MECQ was only supposed to be until September 1 or whatever it was. They extended the MECQ in Manila, Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine, until the 7th. But if they were basing the liquor bans off of what they were doing in Manila, well, maybe the liquor ban expired and maybe they said, screw it. I don't know. I do not know. All I know is that there might be some movement, there might be some traction, there might be some developments on, whether or not we can buy beer and liquor and the nectar of the gods here in the beautiful Angeles City, Pampanga, up in the Philippines. I'm just trying to take a walk over to Robinson's. I gotta handle some business over there. Started to take a trike. I said, you know what? All systems are go on this here body. I got my blue suede shoes on and they'll take me anywhere. I said, I'm walking it. Might be a huge mistake because it looks like it could be a rainstorm coming in. That's all right. Water's not gonna melt me, even though I'm like sugar. Won't be good for my wallet, but shake. I'm willing to take a chance on that. Just walk it out. Not a real good walking surface here, so I got to transfer over so I can walk towards oncoming traffic. I want to say thanks for joining me on this little video. I'm not sure where it's going to take me or what I'm going to do. But first destination is Robinson's. Don't bite me, dog. I don't want to get them damn rabies shots. I just realized this is a Baptist church right here. This is Hillcrest Baptist Church. There's Malabanyas Bridge over there. Grew up initially in a Baptist church and then swapped over to Church of Christ as a young man. Only real difference that I saw as a young man, I grew up in the Baptist church. And then when I swapped over to the Church of Christ, they didn't have a piano or an organ. That's the only difference I saw, really. Baptist church, we had somebody playing a piano on one side of the preacher. On the other side, playing the organ. My aunt used to play piano in the church. Went to the Church of Christ, wasn't no musical instruments. You just had to listen to the voice of the singers, of the congregation. Maybe a couple more differences, but that was like the major initial difference that I observed as a young man. So anyhow, anybody looking for a Baptist church, just cross the Malabanas Bridge and it's right there on the left. Don't cut the right going into Hensonville, just keep straight. It's on your left. There you go. Learn something new every day. Got some Ricky Racers coming down through here. The folks too cool. And man, you know what? I mean, the traffic's coming by. I didn't even get y'all's name. Shout out to my new friends. Like I said, there's so much traffic. We're holding up traffic in the middle of the road, but he just stopped by. I said, hey, man, watch all your videos. And it was a gentleman and his lady. And shout out to you guys. And like I said, we were standing here blocking traffic, so we didn't get to talk a whole lot. Man, thank you very much for watching my channel. Listen to my boys. They just recognized me walking down the street, folks. That's too cool. It is too cool when people recognize you on the street, you know. It's something that initially, well, I mean, I'm still not used to it, you know. It's just so cool because I'm just a dude talking to a camera, and you know, I know a little bit about video editing, and so I don't look at myself as anything special. So when people come up and say, hey man, I watch your stuff and certainly enjoy your videos and you make us laugh, that is too cool. That's what keeps you going in this, you know. So shout out to you guys. But sometimes when we're sitting there holding up traffic, it's hard to say, hey man, you want to meet up or get phone numbers, like people are trying to get around us. And that was the situation. But hey, thanks again for watching our channel. All right, folks, just clipping along at a high rate of speed, passing the Malabanas sign. So it's been kind of an interesting morning. I posted that video about the ring situation. I want to thank everybody for joining me on that video. Everybody who sent love via super chat in the back channels. Thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed the story. You know, sometimes those talking head videos when you're sitting there and the scenery don't change, some people find that boring, but when you're telling a big long story, you know, what else can you do? I mean, I guess I could get up from my chair and go sit on the balcony and change the scenery around, but it's the story that I'm trying to tell. So thanks for listening to that situation. And maybe you come away from a different perspective. At least maybe you understand my perspective. Oh, partner, that's like the part of my hair. We got the popo coming, goes shields up and shields down. Oh, that wasn't even the popo, that was a bronchi, folks. Still got to go shields up, shields down when they come by. Got plans for later tonight. Got some big plans going down. I don't know if they're big, but we think about going out to eat tonight. My buddy Eric and Mercy. Fatima can't join us. She's gonna watch the kids, but as long as I bring her home a to-go box, she's happy. No problems. Matter of fact, to be honest, I think she would rather, if she had a choice, because she's so shy and she just really don't care about going out, as long as you bring her some food, she's happy. She would rather just stay home and you bring her a to-go plate than for her to have to go out. And that's cool. That way she can stay home with her children and I'll bring her some good food. But that leaves an open slot at the table. And that puts my sinister side of me trying to think of who I want to invite to dinner. And I got a girl in mind. I got to call her up and see if she is interested in going to dinner tonight. And if Fatima can get jealous all she wants to.
Hi.
Hey, buddy, how are you? Yeah. She can get jealous all she wants to, but when I bring some good pork ribs home, that takes the fight right out of her. She's not angry no more. Just saying with my Thai wife. My Thai wife used to get pissed off at me. When she got pissed off, I'd go out and I'd buy her a squid, a grilled squid. So she'd yak me, yak. I come in, I hand her that squid, you know, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. The end of the argument. Now the squid squid routine doesn't work as well with Fatima. I don't think she's in love with squid as much as my Thai wife was. But lechon manok, usually just some chicken. Fried chicken or lechon manok, grilled chicken, that'll shut her up. Just to get all about why she's angry. Throw that chicken and rice down on the plate. Problem solved. Don't hate the player, folks. Just hate the game. It's the game of life. It's the game of dealing with women. And I'm an expert at it. I don't even know how I got to talk. Oh, I was talking about Fatima getting angry. If I take some ladies out to dinner with me tonight, or at least that's what I was thinking. I'll solve it with the to-go order. There you go. If I was in Thailand, I solve any disputes with a grilled squid. Because that's what they like. Dr. Phil don't know shit about that. I promise you. All right, we'll go ahead and handle some business. Maybe some of y'all know what business I'm trying to handle. All right, get my business handle right there. Now I'm back en route to the crib. All right, shout out to all them folks in there at Quest Diagnostics. Like I said, they were so good to us when me and Maria went in there. Just so accommodating, understanding. Certainly appreciate their hospitality and kindness. Yeah, so I'm headed back. Got my business handled, pretty simple. Got to get some provisions today, but I don't know if I feel like going to JJ's. I'm thinking about dispatching wife number 1 over there. Let her get out of the house for a little bit. And I like weigh what I want to do, you know. Well, I mean, I weigh her, you know, her day as well. I'm like, there's no reason for me to go to JJ's. I'm going to dispatch wife number 1. I'm going to get her out of the house. And I'll hang out with my kids. Why in the hell would I want to go to JJ's and go shopping when I can hang out with my kids and let her go? And let her do a little browsing, a little window shopping, pick up some supplies, some provisions. You know, she goes with a list, but you know that girl's going to do some unauthorized purchases because it's in her DNA. It's in her DNA. To do unauthorized purchases. Just like, oh Lord, it's starting to rain and I got my paperwork in my hand. Folks, I'm gonna have to clip it out, step it out. Can't get this rained on us. Oh Lord. Here we go. Let's rock it out. Get a little airborne shuffle going here. Sitio Saudi. How did they get that name? Saudi Malabanas, AC. All right, so the rain is pretty much stopped. Back on this quiet little side street right here where I can talk to you guys. Even though the rain is stopped, I'm sweating because of my high rate of speed to outrun that rain. What can I do? A cat just went in a hole in the wall. Mama cat did. She's kittens. Look, there you go. Hey, kitty, kitty. Little concertina wire. I see folks over in this part of the world. You know, a lot of places there's no rules, no regulations against having barbed wire, concertina wire, all that stuff. If you want to fortify your perimeter, you know, in the States there's laws about it. You can't just go. Well, at least on a residential structure, a lot of places, you know, you can't put up barbed wire and concertina wire. Now, some places on commercial structures you can do it. But I remember this, you know, back when I was a rookie cop, there was a guy who put up some barbed wire, concertina wire around some rental properties and found out he couldn't do that. You can do it around a warehouse and stuff like that, but not residential. Here, those rules don't apply. You can see over there, you got C-wire up around the top of the fence, so cuyas can't crawl over that. If you've never been over here or places like this, you know, that might be shocking to you, but it's just, it's acceptable over here. If you go to a neighborhood and every house has like triple strand concertina wire, you might want to take note of that and do a little bit more research about the neighborhood. I don't know what made me start talking about that. I guess because I was staring at concertina wire. Over here, you get used to it. It's part of your security plan. Now, folks, let me give a shout out to Paisanos. Right there. They're in here in Hensonville. Great pizza. Spaghetti. She blocked the camera with that umbrella. Like, what? Like, what's the big deal? What are you doing wrong? Your husband don't know you're walking the streets with an umbrella? That was quick. She was quick on that umbrella, deflecting the camera. Even though she posts her whole freaking life on Facebook, she don't want to be famous on YouTube. You'll run into that a lot over here. Everybody will post every single detail about themselves on Facebook. But the minute you put them on a YouTube video, they want to claim damages. Somebody might see me. Whatever. Whatever. Look at this crew. I got a crew up in here eating. How's that food, everybody?
Ayos. Delicious. Masarap.
And folks, I'll tell you what happened. Oh, wifey number one here last night tried to serve me up some slop. Just broke down, got on the grab app, and brought down some Paisanos pizza from Hensonville. My goodness, folks, I'd had a few beers and I was pissed off about that slop. I brought in some spaghetti and meatballs, pepperoni pizza, and what are that, honey garlic chicken wings? Anyhow, folks, if you're not familiar with Paisanos, and I think my buddy Eric's done a couple videos about it. He's the one who turned us on to it. Great food. Great food. Just go to the Grab app, hit them up. But I recommend the pepperoni pizza, spaghetti and meatballs, and those chicken wings. And of course, you know, with us, when we order stuff like that, we get 2 meals out of it. So is it expensive? Well, yes. But not when you get 2 absolutely delicious meals. These babies tore it up last night. And this morning, when they smelled that pizza, you didn't have to tell these 2 to come to the table. Well, you didn't have to tell her either. You ain't got to tell nobody to come to the table when you got Paisanos. How's the food, baby?
Delicious.
Oh, gee, man, you laid back over there eating that pizza, buddy.
This is yours, Baba. Let's add this juice.
Hey, that's Maria's son. He's a gangster. He's a food gangster like his mother. He don't care. That's his sister's juice, and he's taking it over. You're so sweet. Little Papa's back. Whew, about to give out.